And Celtic are very close to a £1 million deal for the South Korean midfielder Kwon Hyuk-kyu. The Busan Park manager said the 22-year-old probably played his last match yesterday for the club. So it's this time of the year. The Celtic fans, we spoke to some on Friday evening saying they're looking for more transfers, and this marquee signing, is it going to come this week? Could this be the week that Celtic
but marquee signings, Paul,
I know, I see you smiling.
Because I'm saying, what's a marquee signing? Because we didn't know what Kyogo was. I said it last week. We don't know what Kyogo was, and it wasn't a marquee signing. He obviously came and done what he's done.
Jota,
all these guys. Jota, the first year was loan, obviously, and then Tatum last year.
Cameron Carter-Vickers.
We never know, And listen, sometimes it's not possible. And as I say, there's a level. You're talking about Kieran Tierney being maybe the A drawer. Then there's guys in the B drawer and the C drawer. Maybe it's where you can afford in the Scottish game and the Scottish wages, So that's what we've got to be careful of. And listen, it's not always the marquee signings that's going to produce that moment for you. It's the other guys you don't know and you think, wow, he was brilliant for us. And that's what you're looking for. And it's going to be an interesting one. As I say, even the way Brendan sets the team up, that's what we're going to be looking at. And then I still think there's people to go out the door.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like as
well.
Who
do you think's going to go then?
I don't know. I just think with so many midfielders coming, how's David Turnbull feeling? I really like David Turnbull, and I'm thinking to myself, where's he going to play? Is he going to shoot to the front of it, which he could do under Brendan?
Could the style suit him, actually?
That's what I'm saying. He's a goal-scoring midfielder, and I really like the kid, and he's just been unfortunate at certain times, Are we going to lose anybody that we don't want to lose? You never know at the last moment. But that's the beauty of this period, that you don't know what's going to happen. And then once the window closes, then everybody talks about that's it. Let's put it to bed. You know what you've got to try and do. You've got to be trying to be number one up here. To do that, you've got to try and get the best players possible. Rangers spending a few bob on certain players. Obviously, boys coming back from injury. I'm sure Rangers will be still, some of their boys will be going out as well. They're talking about Kamara and that going out. You've got Scott Wright going out today. You have a Kolak was went out as well. So obviously they're bringing bodies in. But obviously it tells you maybe the Hadjis, the Roofs, maybe they're getting back to a certain level. But then when you look at it, some of them, there are a lot of them in the same area. So it tells me that maybe some of them maybe need to get moved out. Lundstrom, a year left in his contract, because I've made big talks about that before, about not letting guys run their contracts.
He's a high earner, isn't he?
Yeah, and plus the fact they're not what they're wanting. If they're going to get anything back in them, now is the time they've got to, unless they sign a new contract.
For sure.
So that's part of it as well. So that'll be interesting to watch that going along, especially the way Rangers spoke about it last year. They were hoping that was never going to happen again. The guys going away for nothing.